Hello everyone for another Lost Ark video. So for this one, I'm going to go over how I leveled the gunlancer through the story mode. Because the gunlancer is slow playing. You don't have that good movement speed. You're pretty slow using your skills mainly to move around. So I'm just going to go quickly how I went over it, what I thought about the story, all that kind of stuff. So I haven't completed the last island yet, North Vern. That's where I'm at now. But mainly, I would say before you get to North Vern is mostly the storyline, the slow story. Once you get to North Vern, the game gets, I would say, a lot better. More interesting, it's a lot more fun. When you start unlocking your dailies, your chaos dungeons, your raids, like that's when I think the game is a lot better now. But mainly going through the story, this is the skills I actually use. I haven't changed anything, ignore the awakening. I just did that right now. But while leveling, I pretty much just put on anything I had until I could start getting blue skills. Like once I got blue skills, I just focused straight only on blue. Let me get off this actually. So like these were the blue skills I used while pretty much leveling. So pretty much your main movement skill, I would say the minute you get leap attack and Guardian's Thunderbolt, get those on and max them out best as possible. They are your best skills with killing anything with this build. It will destroy everything, you know, get the 4 quick as possible, then get the 7, then get the 10 once you have the ability to. But pretty much that and your Shout of Hatred is probably most of your damage comes from with this build while leveling. So pretty much with skills, in red skill I just chose Gunlancer Shot. It's not the best one. I just put it on there. I'm probably going to switch to maybe the Scourge Cannon and try it out. But this can pretty much be any red skill if you want, or if you want to run another blue skill you can, but it's an open slot. So pretty much your shield combo is pretty much just more damage. I have more armor on it and more shield meter gain just because I'm trying to go more tank as possible with everything. I just like to stand in front of the boss and smack it and hope it dies. Bash, same thing. Get some more lightning damage in and get some more shield meter again. Leap attack, this is pretty much what you're hitting everything with. This is what lets you jump up in the air. And pretty much also is movement skill too. But it's pretty much just ice woman damage, shockwave, and then once you get to the third one, just go for long shot so you can double shot it. So when you use it, instead of 1, you get the second ability to hit twice. So you move around faster. It gets you through the area quicker. It's a lot better overall. Guardian's Thunderbolt, this is your main damage skill. Pretty much, I just went with cooldown. Ongoing damage. It doesn't really matter with these what you take. You can easily take radius too. And then I just went with lightning stalk at the end. Chain hook I skipped. Shield charge, this is your main, actually this is actually your movement skill. So get this, when the minute you unlock this, get it on your bar. And I would definitely get the equip prep so that you get the less cooldown with it. And then I just went with more speed so you move faster. But this is pretty much like your normal walking pace. This is how he walks. So that's why when you have this on, you just walk around. When it's off, wait 12 seconds, hit it again. That's pretty much how I went through the story if I could use the mount. Shout of Hatred, this is a lot of my damage also. You know, I went with cooldown because I wanted to get this on faster. I just went with on-hit damage. You can definitely do taunt if you want to create a shield for maximum, which is always good too. And then I just went with open weakness. Like, to be honest, this is very playable, especially the fact that, you know, it's free resets, so you can definitely reset your character many times you want while going through the game. Shock shield, this is pretty much another damage buffer, more speed, more AoE. You can definitely use the energy if you want. If you're playing the group, I would definitely put on this for more, like to help your group out. This would definitely be a good one. I just didn't place a single, so I just left this off. But that's pretty much skills. I haven't changed this yet off of that. I need to eventually switch this over to my actual, like, one setup for AoE, one setup for bossing, stuff like that. But I'll work on that later. You know, add all my skills in there. The runes, I mean. All that kind of stuff. But pretty much I would say the game is pretty... There we go. So like when you're going through these areas, it's going to feel extremely slow. The game really doesn't pick up, in my opinion, until you finish Akenia, I believe it was. Yeah. No. Arthenia. So when you finish this area, that's when I would say the game actually starts going into more endgame. Like, these first areas are gonna feel very slow, especially, I think it was Akenia. No, not, yeah, this one. So Akenia and Luthnia, for me, felt the longest. They took a very long time to go through. Athena, this one took me a couple hours to go through also. But when, you'll get level 50 in here. You should get about halfway through. If you do just story mode, you'll get level 50 also. I did some side quests, like the chain skill as well as leveling. And red areas, as you're leveling, at like when you get to the higher areas, like Torquia, these three, the red areas will give you a shit ton of experience to level you up real quick. Because you want to get to 50. Because when you get to 50, you finish off this area. When you go to North Vern, that's where your awakening, your chaos dungeon, your all you can do your towers. That's where everything is located. Because you need to get to North Vern, and you have to go to Vern Castle, and this is where you pretty much unlock everything. Like when you'll get a quest that says, you know, get your chaos dungeon unlocked, get your guardian raid unlocked, your tower, which I need to do. That's where I'm at now. It'll get your ability to start, you know, adding like +1 through 20 on your gear, your honing stuff over here, crafting your abyss equipment at late game. Like, this is where I think the game really starts to pick up and get a lot better. Because you also have the other... Because you need to do this one, and also you need to travel... I think it's... to Reina Village, because this is where your guardian, or adventure guardians are at. Where like the mini boss that's in maps you play people. This is where the other quest line is. So you definitely want to get those knocked out the minute you hit 50. You get to this area, rush those. Get those quests enabled so that you can start unlocking your dailies. Which, still gotta use weapons, what? It's not Codex. I don't think it's this one. Unless I actually put there yesterday. No. So I don't know exactly which button it is, so I'm trying to learn the buttons here, but I just go to those towers and hit them on there. But there's definitely a button you can press that spawns them right away. But like those will get your chaos dungeon active, all that kind of stuff. So I definitely get in there. You know, build up much of your shards you need to, because you just go through that. Make sure you have 600 gold, which you'll easily have by this point. The game gives you a lot of gold. And especially when you get to the end game, the purple quests, they give you about 50 gold each, and they're super easy to get through real quick. So like that's when you also want to get your awakening quest done. Like I just finished mine now. Make sure you have a Bifrost in the first area of the game, because your quest is in here, so you need to actually travel back to this area to do your awakening quests. It's super easy awakening quest. It took, I would say, less than 30 minutes to do. It's pretty much just talking to people, go do a half a dungeon, talk to people, and you're done. Super easy. But like also, like, don't worry about the islands you'll encounter. So like all these little islands here, don't worry about those because you need to be level 50, and also you need at least 250 gear. So when you finish the Akenia, I think it was, or no, not Akenia. So when you finish, when I finished Arthenia, my gear was 250. I went to North Vern. The minute you do your first chaos dungeon, every item that drops in there is 250. If I can go there quick. And this one's fastest. So like, don't worry about the gear. Every monster you kill in there on your first one, they'll drop 302 gear. That's where all my 302 gear came from, is just doing the first chaos dungeon. Pick up, you'll kill everything as long as your gear is 250. It'd be this one. I know it's a faster way of doing this. I haven't really learned everything yet. Or it just lags out a lot too. So yeah, when you go here for the first time, the original one you do only needs a 250 item level. So then once you do this, every gear that drops in there is gonna be a 302. So it makes it real easy to get your gear up real quickly. So by the time you finish your first one of these, you'll have all 302 gear. By the time you do 2 of these and 2 raids, you'll be able to pretty much... Nope, I think it's P, yeah. You'll be able to pretty much +1 all your gear. without a problem. And then pretty much when I was doing this, I was looking for only for jewelry that gave me specialization, because this build's all about specialization, nothing else. And then I was doing the chain quest for more skill points. I was doing for more of the stat points to try to get this up high as possible, because eventually you need 50 of everything for one of the favor group people. Like engravings, I rarely saw anything while leveling, so don't worry about this. And cards, I just used whatever the game gave me. I don't know what the best setup is. You get so many cards anyway, you don't have to worry about it. Just put whatever combos in there. But just wanted to get a quick update about how the leveling process was, how I thought about the story mode. Story is very boring. Takes a long time. It's a lot of go here, talk to this person. Go here, talk to this person. The dungeons are probably the best part of leveling, and the bosses at the end. But now that we got here, I'm going to probably try to level my character up. I need to do the islands. I need to start do the these two for today. Once I get to 340, I'm gonna start doing the both of these for today. But pretty much get to here, the game will feel a lot better. While leveling, you know, it's gonna feel slow with any build. Use your mounts best as possible. You don't need to play in a group with the dungeons. You can definitely clear those out yourself with any build. They all seem pretty doable. Do all the if you're doing leveling. If you get to the, I think they're the dungeons while leveling, the 3 you have to do in each area, like these ones, I would do them on normal. Don't do them on hard, because there's no reason to, because you'll outdo the gear pretty early on, and it's not worth the amount of time it's going to take to go through that dungeon. Just do it on normal. Anything you pick up that is a higher level than what you're currently using, equip it right away no matter what. It doesn't matter until you hit endgame, once you start looking for stats. And just keep upgrading your potions. You get so much silver. Silver doesn't mean anything in this game. So the minute you get a better potion, sell your old ones, buy more new ones. But you'll definitely pick up enough so you don't have to actually worry about picking these up. And like these potions are only for raids. Like all the broken stuff doesn't matter that much. You'll get more of the good stuff when you get to 302. That's when you start getting more like shards and everything when you break down items. But that's pretty much it. Pet I haven't done anything with. I don't know how you get that repair thing in the pet. And I haven't really done anything with all this stuff yet. So I just wanted a quick update about how the leveling went with me. What I thought about the game going through. I thought the story mode was good. The story's good. The graphics are very good. The game is smooth. Now we get to see what the actual end game feels like. When we start hitting the islands, we start hitting... Because like eventually my goal is... I want to go through every single block in this game. Like, click on one block, you know, go hit this area. Then go to the next block. Hit up, you know, get Sublime Island done. You know, just keep going block to block. You know, knock out Frost Island. Go to the Frozen Sea, get Shoeshire done. You know, knock out every single little island like this. Ice Maze... Frozen Haven, like just hit island by island and collect everything, 100% the island, move on to the next one. Is it going to be a slow process? Yes. But I want to try to get all the seeds done. I can't remember what's what in this game. This one? No. It's this one? This one. So eventually I want 100% every single one of these. These are more of do them on your time when you can. Like getting all the tokens is going to take time. Like getting through all this is going to be, you know, it's going to be a grind. But it's something to do. It unlocks a lot of extra stuff for your characters. You can easily do it while leveling, but I'll do it late game. But quick update, I'll probably do a next video about maybe progression a little bit later on. Maybe I'll do like a video about the Chaos Dungeon, the Guardian Raid, maybe. Abyssal Dungeon, I don't have yet. You know, the towers. And also, once you complete, I haven't done this yet, but once you complete Northburn, that's where you get your power pass to pretty much make, for 600 gold, I believe, to make 2 characters level 50 automatically. That go through the story, they'll have all 360 skill points, I believe, or whatever, 300, whatever it is. Like, you'll have everything unlocked right away. So that's what you want to try to get through real quick. That's what I'm going to work on now, is getting through this. And then use to pass the power level 2 characters. I think it's going to be a Sork and a Deathblade. Not exactly sure yet, but I think those are the 2 I'm linking on. And people also say, you know, play your first character as the alt if you really want to min-max, and then use the power pass in your main just to unlock all of the to complete every side mission in the game with your alts. But it's up to you really on that one. But quick video. Hope everyone liked the video. Very quick. You know, just trying to figure out videos to do for Lost Ark since everyone's already made every video there is about this game. Hope everyone had a good one. Hope to see everyone on the next one.